So which one is the x-axis? Horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. All right, so we're going to reflect across the x-axis. All right. So D is at 1, 2, 3. So that's -3, 0. When we reflect across the x-axis, what changes? The y. Okay, so can we change the 0? No. No, because we can't make a -0 or a +0. 0 just is. Okay, so let's look at E. E is at -1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Can we change that 3? Yeah. Yes. So it becomes -1, 2, 3, 4, and then -1, 2, 3. And it's not just E anymore, it is E prime. Thank you. All right. F is -1, 2, and then +1, 2, 3, 4. So what changes to, or happens to that 4? It becomes a negative. So we have -1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not just F, it is F prime. Thank you. I'm going to make y'all say it. Come on.
Prime.
F prime.
F prime.
Instead of Amazon Prime, it is F.
I like that. I think I'm going to use that.
So I know y'all like Amazon. I have a problem with Amazon. I spend way too much. I spend way too much. It's an Amazon pencil. Hey, there's nothing wrong with an Amazon pencil. All right. Now, G is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0, +3. What happens to 0, +3? 3 becomes a negative. So -1, 2, 3. All right, so we know what changed. So G became a -3. Well, let's look at the G here. No, it's -3 in the X spot, so that's not right. So we can go ahead and mark out D. Did G randomly become a 5? No. So C is out. All right, this one has D at the end, so it becomes -3, 0. Yep, stayed that way. You think it's B? No. Okay, hang on a minute. It is not A. It is B. Now, why would it not be A? Mm-hmm. All right. You think you got this one? All right. Let's flip to our next page. Number 6, reflection across the x-axis. Which one's the x-axis again? Well, wait, hold up. You might be wrong. Who knows? It might. I mean, it could be D. You never know. All right. So the x-axis is this one. All right. So F here is negative 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see here. Negative 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Negative 4, positive 1. But when it reflects across the x-axis, it becomes, no, positive. So you have positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that's not just F, it is, there you go.
Look at you go.
Now, I'm curious, do we already have one that fits the bill there? Oh, hold on a minute. I caught myself. Hold up. I'm doing it over the y-axis, y'all. I messed myself up. Nobody caught me! Come on, y'all.
Did someone say ha-ha, that's why you don't use pen? Yeah.
And I told you that, yes. Okay, good job. Good job. See? I messed myself up. All right. For shame, I know. For shame. All right, so F is at negative 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Even teachers make mistakes. 4, 1. All right, and then when you flip it, what did we decide? A? No, it's not A. Okay, hold up. Time out. Time out. So we're reflecting across the x-axis, right? Okay. So this is a reflection across the y, because it's over here. It is not A. All right. It could still possibly be B. C is reflecting across the y-axis, so it is not C. And it could possibly still be D. All right. Okay. So F becomes negative 4, negative 1. Because when you're reflecting off or across the x-axis, then your y becomes a negative. So your F prime is negative 4, negative 1. Who said it was B? D. Yes, I agree with D. And if I didn't need it to show up so well, I wouldn't write. It's hard to see pencil on the screen. Just saying. All right, let's do number 7. Okay, we're reflecting across the y-axis this time. All right. So what point do we want to start with? W. Okay. So W is at 1, 2, 0. Okay. What changes? The X or the Y? The X. It becomes a negative. So W prime becomes negative 2, 0. Negative 1, 2, and 0. So can we go ahead and mark some out that aren't going to work? A would still work. Well, you don't know that. Okay, I could say we can mark out B. Because what's up with B? It's reflecting across the x-axis. Thank you, sir. So we don't want that. What about D? What's going on with D? Number 1, I think it got smaller. So we're getting rid of that one. Let's do one more point just to be on the safe side. Let's do V. So V is at positive 1, 2, 3, negative 3. So V prime becomes negative 1, negative 3. So negative 1, 1, 2, 3. B prime. So can we say which one that is? A. It is A. Thanks, Hunter. I know. All right. I think you all can do those, and let's skip to the back page. This one should be super easy for people like Hunter. We're not taking one today. Sorry.
You have your mask down as we speak. You don't need a mask break.
Yeah, but you can talk through your mask, dude. All right. Number 11. What is happening to number 11? It's a reflection on the x-axis. What about 12? What about the x-axis? Yeah, it's also a reflection on the x-axis. 13? It's flipping up. Which axis? The y. So it's reflecting on the y-axis. And then number 14, super easy. X-axis. It's a reflection across the y-axis. Or x-axis. Yes. Boredom lose my mind. X-axis. All right. All right. You all go ahead and work on the rest of them. So you have 2, 3, 8, and 9. And then to end class, we have something a little more fun.
Yeah, your definition.
Hang on a minute.
Try to reflect it over the x-axis. Like J is 1. On the other side is going to be 1 to No, it's going to be J. Let's see. That one. No. Also a hot number. Yes, perfect. I is 1, 2, 3.
So whenever you mark that, you just switch it.
If you're doing it across the x-axis. So if you're reflecting across the x, and then across the x, you're blocking.
Alright, so K is 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side.
Okay. J
You're reflecting across the y on this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The y. And then when you reflect across the y,
You're done. You did 2, 3, 8, 9. You want to check this over?
I got it.
13 positive 1, 2, 3, 4.
Should have all positives, right? So if you see a negative. Yeah, there we go.
So what's your x then?
on negative 4, I'll put it on negative. Oh, could be. But, on positive 4? No?
The answer's usually always zero.
No.
I guess most of the time. Or a lot of the time. Okay, so what about this? I don't understand a lot of the numbers.
Alright. Alright, so we're flipping from the y-axis. Now the y. Okay. So, let's go ahead and do it. It's gonna go from here to there. Is that it? No. That's the exact same way. Now, flip that down.
And this.
You reflect it over the x-axis. Common mistake. I do it all the time. You're gonna count to the y-axis. Right?
So I'm making that.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
If it's over the x-axis, it's gonna flip like a pancake.
Well, it always flips, so see, it's and, or, the y-axis is the single layer deflector.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Okay, and then the x-axis is
A pancake.
kind of.
We'll say x-axis is pancake.
I'm
Had to
just
give you my
doing this
pen.
and continue to concentrate. I'm not. Are you finished?
Okay, when you're finished,
When you are through, find a partner and talk to each other. Check your answers.
Jody and I already did.
Cool.
Would you want to know? I'm so tired of finding fun. Oh, I know you understand. You're tired.
Yes, sir. Okay, this is your y-axis, so it's gonna go from there over here. So we were here. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Okay. Okay. Where's the y? That's the letter X. Kind of draw on that, like you have it. There you go. Now, like it's like right over now, so like from the left and here, right?
Guys, make sure you're checking which axis you are reflecting across. What do you need help on it? Or you just kill it in the back? You need help? Okay, well, that's cool. Okay. So when you're reflecting across the y-axis, that's this one. Alright, so it's gonna go from here, so we have a positive 1, negative 1, 2, 3. So your negative becomes, or it stays the same, but your positive becomes a negative. So instead of a positive 1,
So it's not gonna
it's a
change.
negative 1, negative 3. So that's 2.
Remember when we did the reflections the other day? Remember? This one is
Only one.
but that one was on our line of reflection, so it didn't really do. Okay, so if it's on the line of reflection,
finish off the Y. This is that one, so it's going to go from here, right from there, there.
This one?
Okay, so this one reflects and goes down into this one. Is that where that is? No. So we want to keep it up here. So that. Okay.
Literally, we have 13 more weeks of school.
Literally.
Literally, like 13 weeks and 1 day.
And then you'll be done with geometry.
I mean, I'm gonna miss y'all for half an hour.
I hope I
Oh, we about to play Kahoot?
Because I don't want to take spot. If you're doing the work, I mean, you should go. But if you're just sitting over here being a bum, I mean, fine yourself.
You know things. You'll be okay.
I'm always being a bum. He is. I guess he's just listening to the sky.
All right, does anybody need an extra minute? No. All right, once you are done, please take this and your bell ringer, make sure your name is on them, and go put them into the first period basket.
Also, if you want to turn in, a lot of people are asking about the homework from last night. If you want to turn that in as well right now, go ahead. Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah, just tear out, the homework was the back page, right? Yeah, just tear out the back page of your notes. Don't turn in all your notes. If you need it.
Just a bell ringer.
The bell ringer is your power tee. Okay.
Randy, where's the bell ringer?
Where is it?
Where are they? Yeah.
Good question. Oh, it's right here.
The homework was the second page of your notes from yesterday, the rotation.
All right. This is the one time I'm going to let you use your phone. But you may also use a Chromebook if you don't have a phone. Go ahead and log into Kahoot. The grid paper I am giving you is to help. Make sure your names are appropriate.
Yeah, so turn the last page on. So turn the, I don't want you to write.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Oh, like you stapled your. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Sorry.
That's like Kahoot.
I love it.
All right, remember, we have learned about explaining the concept of a reflection on a coordinate plane.
It's taking forever to load.
Take forever to load. Hey guys, I would actually like to use your actual name because I'm going to give you credit for this.
You know my name.
I'm afraid it's like Moose.
My phone is not going
Who is Moose?
Moose?
Does everybody have one?
That's such a good name.
That's my nickname.
That's the cutest nickname
Make sure I know
ever.
who you
Oh
are.
my god,
I
I
should
love
put
that
Brady.
nickname.
If I have children,
That is so
I'm
cute.
gonna have my name.
Peter Griffin. Yeah, I definitely know who that is.
Michael.
Oh my god. Dude. Okay, why are you Peter Griffin?
Why not?
Okay. I'm just like, can you do the voice or something?
Keep me out for now.
Peter.
Just looking for money.
That was my best attempt at Lois.
Well, you'll know.
And remember, we have learned how to reflect across the x and y axes. Axis. Axis?
You know, I don't know.
Axis?
Axes.
Axes, yes.
I do know. That was back in my brain.
You're just sweet.
LeBron James. All right. Is everybody in? Am I missing anybody?
Yes.
Who am I missing? I'm not joining. All right. Pay attention to the directions. Reflect rectangle ABCD over the x axis.
That second block.
Hold up. Okay. So that's 6, 8, 2, 4, 3, or 8, 6. And then 4, 2. What I'm gonna do?
Yep.
Sorry, y'all.
Artie, what are you doing? We're playing now.
I shattered my phone yesterday.
You can use your
Come
Chromebook.
Chromebook.
Being crazy over there.
So all these questions are gonna be like 95 seconds?
Well, I paused it. Because it's so small. I realized it was so small. That's my bad. Did it not let you answer?
No, it said time's up.
Clicked an answer, but it says
Okay.
You didn't pop, you just froze.
I just froze it there. I didn't even think about it.
answer like before it ran out.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, I wrote that right too.
Okay.
Click the answer.
We have learned something today about Kahoot and graphs. There we go.
I don't want to play no more.
All right. Just because of my own personal error, I will not count this against you. Okay.
Good.
All right, let's go to the next one. Let's try it out. Hopefully it won't be so bad. All right.
17 plates now.
Reflect -1 over the x-axis. This one ain't so bad. Okay.
If I get this wrong,
All
I'm
right. 14 seconds.
Just so you know, if I get this wrong, I'm quitting.
You're not quitting.
Just so you know.
Go.
Persevere.
Oh my god, I did get it wrong.
I clicked the wrong one, so.
Oh my god.
Well, why would you do that?
Oh no,
I
never.
got it wrong.
Okay. That was good.
Got 0.
Ooh, we've had some movement. What is the rule for reflecting over the x-axis? Think before you click.
I'm probably gonna get on point.
Going to 18th place now?
No, I'm still at 17.
Think before you click. 5 seconds.
We get points for this?
I'm going to get participation points at this point.
Oh my lord.
Hey, we did pretty good this time. All right.
Now I'm the last.
Yes, if you reflect over the x, the y changes. Thank you, Haley.
I'm 0 for 4.
Oh, had a little bit of movement there.
Peter Griffin, 15. I've got even how to do this.
When you reflect over the y,
Yes.
what changes? Uh-huh. Pretty good. All right, when you reflect over the y,
Hold
the
on, guys.
x changes.
1 for 5.
Are you in 16th now?
No, I'm still 18.
Oh, you're in 18th. Oh, you slipped.
Yeah, I'm down 1.
That's okay. What axis is being reflected below?
Oh my god, I got it wrong.
What? Oh, say, you're gonna know, gee.
Don't worry about it.
It was the x-axis. It went from up here to down here. It's pancake. We had a pancake flip.
Josh.
Not single ladies.
Not single ladies.
Pancake. Flipping a pancake. All right.
Let me get in front of you. Doing it wrong.
Oh, more movement.
Can we do another one after this?
Make sure mask over faces, please.
No, I can't go down
Thank you.
with one. Is that hard or?
Remember. Here, I should do it with this one. Meanwhile, neither of us are single. All right. All right. When you reflect over the y-axis, what changes?
The one
No. The x or the y?
Oh, why?
No. When you reflect over the x, the y or reflect. Bleh.
That's the one on the.
When you reflect over the y, the x changes. So it's the first one. All right. Oh, Peter Griffith's on fire. What is the rule for reflecting over the y-axis? Oh, look. We just talked about that. I know it's in my brain now. Okay, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Oh, good job, y'all. I want one with 100%. I really do. What axis is being reflected?
Huh? I did it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Miss Yardley's on fire.
Who is that?
Reflect 5'9" over the x-axis. Remember, you're flipping a pancake.
Let me put something. Working.
I want it to be 100. I really, really, really want it to be 100.
My bad for the other one.
There goes 100.
Reflect triangle over the y-axis. Oh no, it's going to be another small one. Okay.
No, that's right.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Well, you can. You're right up front.
I know.
He's like, that's why it's good.
He's like, you're cool. Because I'm up front and I can see.
Well, you can just look and see
That's right.
all the numbers should be certain
Uh-oh.
things.
So A is negative 5, 2.
Yeah. We like it so late since last time they started hitting up. Anybody was working wide open. I thought we were agreeing with that. I thought, you know, they couldn't have still done it.
Oh.
I was agreeing with that. Nobody got in it. It's the first game.
I'm tired.
Alright.
Second game, I'll start hitting, and then you always want to do something weird. I know you want to shoot.
Wait on my daddy call.
I ain't never been able to watch that.
Wait on my daddy call. Bring my new phone.
Oh, I made it back to 6.
Give me points. Okay, good. So I'm at 18 points. It made me look like I'm mad.
Okay, number 1 gets like 100 points. 2 gets like, I'm just going to go down.
So basically, you tell me I always got a 0.
I'm kidding. Alright. We got close. Oh, I think. Alright. Alright, y'all. Let's see who our winner is.
We know who won. Peter Griffin.
We have Diego. It dances. We have Ryan.
Peter Griffin.
Oh, look at the spotlight.
And Mr. Griffin.
Congratulations.
Alright, you 3 can come get a treat out of the box.
Hey, I got 10.
9 out of 10.
We don't get nothing. Or bones.
Can I get something?
No.
Put
Just
some
treat.
of our work in it.
One for each. Alright. Here. You 2.
What if we didn't use it?
Huh?
What if we didn't use
It's okay. You can toss it on, or put it in the recycle bin on your way out. You want one? Oh, you want 2? Here you go.
Wait, have
Have
time.
it. One more.
Wait, that's time. Don't have run.
Well then, sir.
I'm trying to run either.
Alright. You all did great. That is all I've got for you today, but you still have like 9 minutes. If you have Delta math from yesterday to complete,
Ooh.
I would highly suggest finishing it.
My
Highly. Like hugely. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you all for your hard work today. Okay, thanks, Ruby. Thank you. Okay. Meet Friday? Alright, sounds good. Can you give me like a hint on how it went? Thank you. You know how I am internally. Thank you, ma'am. Y'all work great. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I got it downloaded.
Oh, that one.
Woo, the ones that- pin count and some sweet tea. I might even pay you for it. I said I might even pay you for it.
Oh crap. Like, so that on this left part? Right here?
Hey, as a class, you all got 70% correct. That's pretty good.
I probably went to sleep and then about an hour later woke up. Fuck, I did a good 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe longer. I just woke up. I want to turn my yeah, oh gosh,
Everybody now I'm jealous.
I gotta find out how to get the tickets tonight.
where are you at?
Yeah. Okay,
Rudy said it went well. I'll give him points for it. I'll give him points for it. Yeah, I'm finding out of my stuff. Okay. Back to you, not me. My bad. At one point I was like, I could tell.
So you is on
It does not appeal to my anxious nature. Yeah, she said it went well. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't have to try to attempt to teach in Algebra 2.
What?
I said I'm glad I didn't have to attempt to teach Algebra 2. No.
I've never gotten observed in Algebra 2.
That would, nah, not my strong suit.
Oh wait, yeah I have. But it was only like that environment. And that was with Michelle Clayton.
I don't know her.
Oh. You're not here?
She a teacher, principal?
Well, she was a principal.
Okay.
She was here, I guess, only 1 year.
Probably right before I got here.
I had him playing higher or lower, but it was in the skinny block too, so that was
Rough.
challenging. So we didn't have enough time for them to play on their own, but I played, and they like stood up and guessed, and she's like, the whole room was lit. I was like, how was that good?
You're like, this is the best I've ever done.
I got pretty good scores that day, just because I didn't think they would like react that way, because it was my all-girls class, skinny block, and some days they're just like, yeah, and I'm like,
And it just worked.
it just worked that day. All the girls were in a good mood.
That's good.
Which was rare.
That's rare.
It was like, sometimes the girls were like, and I'm like, okay.
I cycled up, got angry.
And the girl that made like crazy comments wasn't there. She had, one day she talked
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, here, you wanna talk about that here?
Yep. Have a good day. Make good decisions. Wear a seatbelt.
Don't do drugs.
I do this with all of my classes.
I have a great day.
You too.
Bye, guys. Okay, I don't know what was happening earlier because I was like typing an email and I'd already answered
You're
like
fine.
2 emails. And then I think I was like hitting control.
Well, it's like that one day I went to check to make sure you had posted attendance and your screen went away. So it's
It
just
was like
wonky.
I pressed control or something and that, I don't know. And then it was only after I did that, whatever I did, it was only connected to that.
It's all good.
Dang.
It all turned out okay. Not a big deal. We survived.
Still recording.
No, shouldn't be.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Whoops.